About being honest with yourself. And why am I going to talk about being honest with yourself? Because a lot of us, we may want to be in a relationship, we want to get married, we're celibate or a virgin, or we're trying to be. And the thing that needs to be done first and foremost is being honest with yourself. Being honest with what your issues are, what you don't like, how painful it is to be on the walk, on this Christ walk, how much you're struggling, and take that to the Lord. Be honest with Him, because at the end of the day, us lying or us acting like everything's okay and not talking to the Father, the one who created us, doesn't make any sense, because He knows everything anyway. So it's really important to be honest with yourself so that the Lord can help you to understand and figure out the things that you need to change in order for doors to be open, in order for things to happen. And what I've realized is that because of the fact that I made a decision to be honest with myself, to be honest with how I feel about being single, to be honest with how I feel about being a virgin, and to be honest with the fact that I would love to get married and the rest of it, that's when the doors begin to open. That's when the Lord begins to reveal things to you about yourself, about the things that you need to change. And being a virgin is not easy, and that's why I started doing these videos, because it was a breakthrough for myself. I want to encourage other people who are out there who's on the same journey, but for me personally, it was a breakthrough for myself, because I didn't like to talk about it. I didn't even want to discuss it. I didn't like it to be a topic that comes up, because of the way that people who are not saved or who's not on the same journey as me, how they will respond and how inadequate I felt about it. Then I realized, but hold on a minute, this is something that God ordained. This is something that the Lord has spoken about. This is something that's in the good news, that's in the good book, that's in His word. So why am I allowing something that is good to be seemingly seen as being evil or being different or weird? When has something good turned into being something bad? No. So I decided that I'm not going to allow society now, the media now, or anything now to make me feel that the decision that I've made is a bad thing, because it's not a bad thing. But I had to come to that decision by myself. And in me doing that and talking about my struggles, talking about what my problems are, going to the Lord about my issues, and asking Him, what do I need to do? What do I need to improve on to be the wife, to be that person that I can be and bring to the table? Sorry, my hair's in my face, it's just wrong. And He's been showing me those things, because we always talk about, I want my husband to do this and I want my husband to be like that and X, Y, Z, and I'm like, okay, so I want all these things from Him. What am I bringing though? So I really had to sit down and seek the Lord and find out what He wants for my life, and not put a relationship or that sort of thing at the forefront, because that is taking up precedence, and that is taking up the space that is supposed to be for the Lord. So we may think that we're ready, we may say that we're ready and things like that, but when it comes along, are you able to handle it? When you get shown something, or when the other half, well, not the other half, your other whole comes and says something or does something, are you prepared? Are you able to deal with it? Are you able to sort it out? Are you able to be loving, to be kind, to be genuine, to be expressive, to be thankful, to be grateful? These are all the things that we need to learn, and these are all the things that we need to talk about. These are all the things that we need to fix within ourselves and go to God about, because we're not perfect, but wanting something and not putting anything into it, you're not going to get much. So I'm just saying, be honest with who you are, be honest with yourself, be honest with God, so that He can direct your path and He can get you to where you want to go, where you need to go. Being a virgin has its times, it has its difficult times, because you're human, so you just want to do what you want to do like everybody else. It's not easy, but what I've learned is that it might be hard now, but it's not going to always be like this. And there is something greater and better on the other side. So being patient, being those fruits of the Spirit, be patient, be loving, be kind, and the patience and the long suffering that comes with waiting for the person, or waiting for your husband, waiting for the one that you feel that the Lord has brought to you. Is all in the fruits of the Spirit. This is a society where everything's just quick. Popcorn prayers, popcorn this, popcorn that, want this right now. Life doesn't work like that. So we really need to go back to the Father, figure out who we are, what we need to do, how we need to change things, and what we need to work on to be the better person, to be a better person, and to be the one that your other whole would want from you. So guys, take the pressure of wanting a husband and praying, I want a husband and not doing anything. Praying is great, but faith without works is dead. So what is it that we need to do? What is it that I need to do? What is it that you need to do in order for that blessing to come into fruition? Guys, you're able to do it. Just focus, stay focused, and just know that this is the same way you have to work for a job, work for an exam, and study. It's the same thing you have to do. You have to study the word. You have to pray. Well, if you're saved, because if you love God, you will pray. If you love God, you will read the word. So if you love the Lord, if you love Jesus Christ, you'll take time out of your busy schedule, out of your time to do the things of God or to seek his face. Because how are you able to hear from God if you're not listening, if you're not seeking him? So guys, take the focus off that and put the focus on what you need to do as an individual to be a better person, and to be the best that you can be. And honestly, like, I've been on this journey, going through therapy just to fix myself and sort out issues that I have, because everyone has it. But pushing it under the rug and not talking about it doesn't make it go away. It just makes it worse. So, you know, do you? The Lord is there. The Lord is with you. You know, faith without works is dead, but you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. And get it going. You're doing good, but guys, just be honest with yourself, because that's the best thing that anyone can do for themselves. Peace. Yeah.